What's up, y'all? I said, what's up, y'all? Look at me when I'm talking to you, bro. Nah, I'm just messing with y'all, man. This is your boy Knockout Boxing 86 TV, and we in here. So check this out, bro. Before we get going on today's video, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new here, share the video, turn on your notification bell, and if you want to have me hop on the panel, knockoutboxing86@yahoo.com is the email address. But let's get into today's video. And today, I want to do a video that I've been telling y'all I'm going to do in the comment section in a live show, because there seems to be this growing sentiment. Excuse me, man, my bad. There seems to be this growing sentiment between some boxing fans and some Canelo Alvarez fans that Billy Joe Saunders is a better fighter than Caleb Plant. And that couldn't be further from the truth. Now, let me break it down. Let me tell y'all why I believe Caleb Plant is he's clearly a better fighter than Billy Joe Saunders. And it's not really close. It's not really close in my opinion. Now, before I do though, let me tell y'all about the live show. You know, every Wednesday night, 7:30 p.m. Central Time, 5:30 on the West Coast, 8:30 on the East Coast. So tomorrow night, 7:30 Central, y'all tune in to the live show that we do every week, man. You Got Knocked the F Out is the name of the show. We on episode number 9, man. We on episode number 9 tomorrow night. So come through at 7:30 Central and hang out with your boy. Now, let me be clear on a couple of things before I break this down, because people like to slice up and dice up my content now and then go make their own video using my content. I got people that's doing that now. I got people coming into my comment section, coming into my live stream, in my chat, asking me a question, right? Asking me a question. I answer the question. Then they go take my answer to the question that they asked, and they go make a video off of it, bro. So I got some shenanigans that's going on with my channel right now. I appreciate the attention, right? I must be doing something right if you're over here listening. So cool, bro. Do that. But let me be very clear, because now I got to watch out for trolls and people making content off of my content. It's a dirty game in these YouTube streets, bro. It's a dirty game, bro. But so let me be clear. A couple of things. I'm not saying I'm picking Caleb Plant to beat Canelo Alvarez, right? I didn't say that, all right? We do fight breakdowns and we do fight predictions every single week on this channel. I will be breaking down that fight. I will be predicting that fight the week of the fight. So this is not a video that's saying Canelo Alvarez is about to lose to Caleb Plant. That ain't what I'm saying. Now, will he lose? I don't know. You want to know what I think? I don't know, bro. I don't know if you want to know what I think. But if you do, if you're interested in who I'm picking, stay tuned for the week of the fight. I'll do a fight breakdown and a fight prediction. We do them every week on this channel. This right here is my assessment of Caleb Plant as a fighter versus Billy Joe Saunders as a fighter. Obviously, Canelo Alvarez just beat the crap out of Billy Joe Saunders, knocked him out, you know what I mean? And he's about to fight Caleb Plant. And what I hear a lot of people doing is saying, oh, well, Canelo did this to Billy Joe Saunders, so he about to do Caleb Plant bad because they basically the same fighter. Like they tend to think there's some similarities between Billy Joe Saunders and Caleb Plant, and then they also think that they on the same level. Like Billy Joe Saunders is just as good as Caleb Plant. That shit ain't true, bro. That's not true. It couldn't be further from the truth. And let me explain to y'all why. And as someone who makes content here every day, as someone who studies fights every day and breaks down fights and does predictions every week, we keep a track of our record on this channel. We got a whole playlist set up with all our fight predictions and all our breakdowns if you think I'm lying. But we've done over 120 fights now. We've done over 120 fights. We throw out our draws and our no contest, and we only focus on our wins and losses. And if you add up our wins and losses, we've got 96 fights right. We've got 20 fights wrong to this day, right now. So, as someone with those credentials, I'm telling y'all, Caleb Plant is way better than Billy Joe Saunders. And here's why I say that, bro. A couple of things. Let's talk about power, right? There's this notion that Caleb Plant ain't got no power, that Billy Joe Saunders potentially has more power. I'm just going to break it to y'all in sheer numbers, bro. Billy Joe Saunders got 31 fights. He got 14 knockouts. Caleb Plant got 21 fights. He got 12 knockouts. Higher KO percentage does Caleb Plant have. Now, does he have more power than Billy Joe Saunders? You can't say that definitively until fight night. But to say that Billy Joe Saunders has more power than Caleb Plant, let's stop there right now, because their knockout ratios don't tend to match up. Another thing I want to make very clear, because I left it off. We're not talking about their resumes, people. I'm talking about skill set in the ring. All right? What I see from each fighter inside the ring, their strengths, their weaknesses, what they do well, what they don't do well. So I'm not talking about resume. So don't get in my comment section on some resume talk. We talking about skill for skill. If you disagree with what I'm saying about the skills of the fighters, then we can have that conversation. But I ain't talking about resume. I'm talking about a better fighter. Who's a better fighter? And Caleb Plant is way better than Billy Joe Saunders in my opinion. And now here's why. We touched on power very quickly because that ain't even the main reason I think he's a better fighter than Billy Joe Saunders. Here are some of the main things. Let's first talk about discipline, mindset. Caleb Plant has a stronger mind. He's more disciplined. He doesn't take time off like Billy Joe Saunders has had to do because of scandals like cheating and being just a buffoon and a clown, bro. He takes his craft seriously, and he's a far harder worker than Billy Joe Saunders could ever dream about being. Those are facts, not my opinion. Just go look at their track record of leading up to a fight, things that they've gotten in trouble for, things that they've done, how they act. Caleb Plant is always in shape. Billy Joe Saunders always has to get into shape. All right? So I don't that's not even close. So boom, discipline, how your work ethic leading up to a fight, and when you're not, training for a fight that you have signed, that matters. So Caleb Plant, that advantage goes to him. Now let's talk about how they are in the ring actually on fight night, bro. So we already got power. I believe that goes to Plant. You try to make an argument for Billy Joe Saunders, tell me why. You got discipline, dedication to one's craft, mindset, work ethic. That all goes to Plant too, in my opinion. So there's two things I think he's better than. Now let's just get in the ring, because I think this is where Caleb Plant truly separates himself from Billy Joe Saunders, bro. This is just my opinion. Again, you got a different one, let me know why, bro. But let's first talk about athleticism, right? If you're watching the fight, you can see the athleticism in a fighter. When you're watching boxing, you can mainly see the athleticism in two key areas: hand speed and feet. Explosion. Caleb Plant has way better hand speed. His whatever muscles you use to throw your punches from your fingertips to your shoulders and your hips and your torque and all of that shit, his punches get there way faster than Billy Joe Saunders. He got hand speed on Billy Joe, and that's not close, right? Then let's talk about the feet, the athleticism. Caleb Plant is much more explosive than Billy Joe Saunders. He's much quicker in that ring. His steps to the side, his steps to the other side, stepping back when he needs to, jumping in to fire off a combination. He does all of that way quicker than Billy Joe Saunders. The angles that he can take. Also, he fights from angles. He'll throw hooks down to the body, uppercuts on the inside. He'll jump in with an uppercut, right? So his explosion, his fast twitch, he's much more athletic than Billy Joe Saunders, bro. That's just a fact. Billy Joe Saunders doesn't look near as athletic as Caleb Plant in the ring, bro. Not nearly as athletic. So now let's go skills, because the thing is, we talking slick boxer. People think Billy Joe Saunders is a slick boxer. All right, what are some things that make a slick boxer, right? Your defense. Billy Joe Saunders' defense is not nearly as versatile as Caleb Plant. And the key thing about defense is how quickly can you turn it to offense. And in boxing, that means counterpunching, people. That means your ability to turn your defense, avoid a punch, or catch a punch, fire back with a counter. Billy Joe Saunders does none of that, bro. His defense is covering up and ducking down and trying to avoid punches, backing up with his feet in the straight line back. He ain't rolling no punches and countering, bro. But you know who do? Caleb Plant. He don't have a defense that where he uses his shoulder and rolls punches and fires back with an uppercut. Caleb Plant does. Billy Joe Saunders ain't out here setting traps, putting his head over his lead foot to make you think he in range, and then when you fire your shit, pulling back and then firing off with a counter shot. He don't do that shit, but Caleb Plant do. Caleb Plant is a better counter puncher. He turns his defense into offense better than Billy Joe Saunders could ever dream of doing, bro. Ever. Like, it's not even close. Go watch the film and tell me I'm lying, bro. Go watch the film and tell me I'm lying. Right? So, hand speed. Caleb Plant has better hand speed. We had the power conversation. We had the dedication to one's craft conversation. Now we're talking about defense to offense and being defensive. Billy Joe Saunders ain't out here eluding punches and looking back at people like Caleb Plant is. He don't make people look silly in the ring like Caleb Plant do. He don't, bro. He bags up in a straight line. He can't punch on the move like Caleb Plant. Billy Joe Saunders likes to the only thing he'll do on the move is he'll jab. He'll jab backing up. And then when he plants his feet, is 1-2, right hook, try to pivot around, bro, to reset. Caleb Plant will fire an uppercut on the move at you. He'll plant his feet and throw a mean left hook to the body, left hook up top combination, then pivot around. He tries to turn you. He'll be bagging up with his head out here trying to make you throw a punch and then counter your shit. He does shit that Billy Joe Saunders just don't do, bro. He does shit in the ring that Billy Joe Saunders don't do. Let me be clear again, because we're getting towards the end of the video. I'm not saying I'm picking Caleb Plant to beat Canelo Alvarez. But Caleb Plant is a better fighter, and he has more tools than Billy Joe Saunders has, bro. Billy Joe Saunders and offensive diversity, bro. Billy Joe Saunders is a basic 1-2 fighter. When he's at his best, it's jab left hand. Jab left hand. Jab left hand. Jab left hand right hook. Jab left hand right hook. Caleb Plant throws jump in hooks. Caleb Plant throws uppercuts and hook combinations. He'll throw a hook to the body and a right hand up top, and then follow that with another left hook. Like, he throws 4 and 5 punch combinations regularly. Billy Joe Saunders don't do that. So overall, bro, I need y'all to understand this, because it's very clear to me. And again, I'm not trying to be no fanboy. I ain't picking Caleb Plant to win the fight. I'm not breaking it down and predicting it yet. I'm just telling you objectively with my eyes what I believe to be true. And when I study these two fighters, when I study Billy Joe Saunders and I look at Caleb Plant's a better fighter, bro. It's a better fighter. I'm going to run y'all down all the reasons and get y'all out of here. He's a better counter puncher. It's not close. He attacks with angles. Way better. Billy Joe Saunders don't take no angles. Offensive diversity. Caleb Plant throws a plethora of punches and combinations that Billy Joe don't throw. Billy Joe throw 1-2. Defense. Billy Joe got a high guard, ain't shit coming back at you because he don't really counter punch like that. And when he's trying to elude punches, all he does is duck down, bro. He ducks down and he backs up in a straight line. Caleb Plant don't do that. He has far more ring generalship. He knows where he is in that ring, and he can just evade punches better than Billy Joe could ever dream of doing, in my opinion, bro. That's what I think. Dedications to one craft. Caleb Plant is clearly the harder worker. Power. 12 knockouts in 21 fights versus 14 knockouts in 31 fights. It's clear to me, bro. Very, very clear to me. And I hope it's clear to y'all, too, now that y'all done watched this video, man. Canelo Alvarez is fighting a tougher opponent right now than he did in his last fight. This will be Canelo Alvarez's toughest test at 168 pounds. It's just a fact, bro. Caleb Plant washes. This is my opinion. All right? We'll never know because I don't think we'll get these fights. But to me, Caleb Plant washes Avni Yildirim. He washes Callum Smith. He washes Rocky Fielding. And he washes Billy Joe Saunders, bro. Washes them. Styles on them, bro. Badly. I ain't saying he doing it to Canelo, though, because Canelo ain't them. But all I'm trying to tell y'all, too, is he ain't Billy Joe, bro. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I hope you understand it. And again, you know, 96-20 prediction record, breaking down fights, looking at fighting styles, deciding who I think is the better fighter. So, breaking down these two fighters' fighting style, I tell you unequivocally, I don't do fight predictions of fights that ain't happened, but I'm telling you without a shadow of a doubt, if Caleb Plant and Billy Joe Saunders were to fight, I'm picking Caleb Plant to beat the shit out of him, bro. I'm picking Caleb Plant to beat the shit out of him. Straight up. That don't mean Caleb Plant gonna beat Canelo Alvarez, though, because that's a different level. That's a different level. Let's be clear. Y'all want to know who I'm gonna pick? I know you do. But you find out week of the fight, bro. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comment section, man. Comment down below. Hit the like. Subscribe to the channel. Share the video. Turn on your notification bell. And if you want me on the panel, knockoutboxing86@yahoo.com is the email address, man. That's the email address. So hit me up, bro. And if you and also don't forget about our live show. It's tomorrow night, 7:30 Central, 5:30 on the West Coast, 8:30 on the East Coast. You got knocked the F out. We on the episode number 9, man. It's gonna be a fun night of boxing talk tomorrow night. So y'all come join your boy. Come hang out with me as we talk this boxing. I appreciate y'all watching the video. Enjoy the rest of your day. And with that, we out here. Peace, y'all.